Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a quick review about the Bitcoin and the situation is happening around the Bitcoin in the market and why I'm still bullish on the Bitcoin even if it jumped to 35. And I believe guys the Bitcoin is gonna more dump today and tomorrow and maybe next few months even. So let's review guys why I'm saying that. Today quick review is like today we Bitcoin was almost 8% down today. In the 7 days is 11% and that's some kind of scary guys, and the only thing we see is like quant because today is up or because it has a news it launched on the Coinbase, and people love to play this game and want to go to Coinbase and play these games. The second one was Celo, and then Shiba Inu take advantage of that and start to go up because it has news too. So as we see, guys, most of the other coins is like really wrecked and are in the down. And even Dogecoin has like some gains a couple of hours ago because start talking about it. I can't remember. It has a good news too around it, but it went up. But other than that, guys, we gonna see more bearish side more than upside. I don't believe, guys, that Bitcoin is going to continue with us. The Bitcoin is going to get tricked now today because the Bitcoin future is option expiry date is today, and we're going to see huge volatility. What's meaning volatility, guys? We're going to see upside and downside, but most likely it's going to be downside. People will start selling their Bitcoin too much, and I believe that, guys, is going to go down. If you see the volume, guys, on the downside, let's go to 1 minute to analyze the volume, and we see, guys, what is happening exactly. I see, guys, people start dumping their Bitcoin, and someone like dumped a lot of them, and the price it went down, but it didn't go up significantly, which meaning it's not gonna continue with us. I believe there is no buying power, and I believe, guys, that's a week for the Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin is gonna go down for multiple reasons. And I will review with you that, guys, why the Bitcoin is gonna go down more and more and more, because for one or multiple reasons. One of this reason, guys, they are closing the miners in China. Closing it, that's meaning the hash rate is going to go down. And when the hash rate is going to go down, that's meaning the price of the Bitcoin is going to go down. That's meaning there is no activity. And when there is no activity, the price of the Bitcoin go down. So, guys, as we see, like we talked in the previous video, I will leave you the previous video. And before we start or continue, please, if you like the video, please like and share the video and subscribe my channel to increase the growth of a channel and to and get notification about what is happening and what is new about the Bitcoin and the crypto space itself. And before I start, guys, like in the previous video, if you watch my previous video, and I told you, guys, the hash rate is gonna affect the Bitcoin, and there is like a relationship between the hash rate and the Bitcoin price, and I believe it's gonna continue more down. So I want to apologize, guys, for the last video. What happened? I told you, guys, is gonna do dump, and seriously, it dumped. And when I was talking to you in the video, and really dumped, and then we see all the way back up, and I thought here is gonna go back down, but there is something happened, and you need to understand why, guys. No one can estimate the market because some people it can be stupid. And what happened, guys, I told you, guys, is going to go to 28, 29, and then go to 32, I believe. And it actually went to 33, which is okay, and it started dump. And seriously, that's what happened, guys. That's what exactly what happened. And it started the Bitcoin start dump, but a guy came and he shorted as a support. What's meaning shorted? There is a guy here already. He's a smart. He start like close his position or sort of like do like a short trade on it, and he's gonna cover here and then gonna cover here. There is a guy came at this time, I believe, and he shorted. And here, guys, the picture of the short at 727, he shorted 600,000 short at support. What's meaning at shorting at support? That's meaning someone is coming and close his position as support. So that's why it forced him to buy back all the shares, and that's why we saw shooting up suddenly. So that's kind of the games, guys, we see, and then start here going dump dump till the news came, I believe, about Uruguay or something like that. Additional to something happened to the stock market, I believe, about the news, and they are saying the market is not in a bubble or something like that. And then the stock market started like flush yesterday, and it flushed with it, but there is news came, it pushed all the market up. So that is happening right now. I believe, guys, now we are went from all 35,500 to 32,500. Guys, you're talking about $3,000 in 4 hours or 6 hours. That's too much, guys. That's not a joke. So I don't love to see the Bitcoin, or because the market is going to go down like that. And of course, it's not a store of value. Do not believe anyone tell you that's a store of value. That's a big lie, and you need to be careful, guys, from anyone telling you that. And I hope, guys, do you understand. You have to do your own research before you take any trade or even invest in high volatility space. So if like we go back, guys, and talking about the hash rate again, and I told you guys the hash rate is going to go down, and I found that one of these guys on the Twitter shared his picture from Kraken Exchange and telling me the hash rate of the Bitcoin go down. But here, guys, the Bitcoin and Ethereum wallets, as we see, the Bitcoin wallet is starting going down, Ethereum wallet is starting going up. I don't care if the Ethereum is a scam as you believe, or whatever, you Bitcoiner or whatever. I read data, I read chart. That's how the market works, guys. You need to read the chart and you understand. No hoping in the game. This is a game that's make money. Do not attach emotionally to your coin. If your coin there is no demand on it, just kill it. Oh, thank you so much for the money I made it from it, and go, guys. That's no way to stay here and hope for it's gonna go up. Money is money. I make money. In the end, you need this money to invest it in some else, to pay your bills or in anywhere else. But do not stay and hope. So I see Ethereum is going to take the dominance, but is not going to take it now, of course, because the Bitcoin still have the dominance, and Bitcoin has to be wrecked, has to be dumped hardly, more capitulation, and that's what I believe, guys. That's going to happen to the Bitcoin. We'll come back again and test it at 32, at 29, and guess what? If it go back to after a few hours to 32, guys, I am telling you, guys, that is going to be huge, huge, huge dump to the Bitcoin, and we're going to see blood in the street, and people will scream, people will lose, of course, their money and many things like that. I hope most of you guys watching me a couple of weeks ago understand what is happening in behind the scene, and I hope, guys, to understand the Bitcoin itself doesn't have a store of value. So one of the guys, he actually, his name is Kevin Zhang. He's in miner in China, and what he's doing is mining for the Bitcoin. And here is update about what happened a couple of days ago. And they are saying uh, sentiment is obviously quite dreary, and the regulatory is sitting. It's a good game for the mining in China. Some mining friends have stuck around Xi'an since Bitman converts to drink their source away now. Not even in the mood to drink anymore. And he said, like, estimate 70% of the Bitcoin mining capacity in China has gone offline, and in the end of the month it will be closer to 90% offline. Guys, that is gonna tell me the Bitcoin is gonna go down significantly. Like I told you guys, the correlation between the hash rate of the Bitcoin and the price of the Bitcoin. And that's, guys, he says, like, in extreme cases, some colleagues in Conde in Shuan have been instructed by the power plant stations they have installed their mining facility on to remove all infrastructure, low, medium voltage racks, shelving containers with 1 2 weeks notice, unless they're gonna cut the power on them. As they're gonna cut the power there. And you guys, you have to understand that I noticed something. China has lowest power consumption. Sorry, has lowest power bill on the world. It's so cheap in China. China, you barely pay, like, whatever you use, you don't pay tons of money on the electric bill. And of course, that's like something like a peanut butter for the miners. Now they have to move outside of the China, and you're gonna find another country has same rate of the bill of electric bill to cover their losses. And I believe, guys, the Bitcoin is not gonna stay with us for at least for 3 4 months, maybe some people said a year or two, because to transfer the mining equipment itself to stay in other countries is going to take a while, from shipping, from labeling, from pay tax, and find another facilities, and some stuff like that. It's not going to be in 1 day or 1 week or 2 weeks. It's going to be like months, I believe. So it can take a 1 year. So here is saying having to remove all the infrastructure equipment is just extra kick in the nuts, especially considering most of the operation, especially the large one, receive the proper assurance and permitting to run their operation. What messed up many of 20 of the 26 embraced the rig in 22, filled their names, paid fees, and allowed to operate in government sectionation hydro consumption parks. Now they get thrown under the bus, while many smaller farms may actually get away by staying under the radar. So, guys, the only hope is like this is small companies, is the small farms, is like doesn't know anything about, like, sorry, the government doesn't know anything about them. Is it start gonna working, of course, but the majority of the big firms is gonna like disappear, and that's something not good. So the big miners, guys, is the big miners is gonna move, and they're under the bus. I don't believe, guys, that is gonna continue with us. The Bitcoin, the hash rate is gonna drop. Of course, we have a hash rate of Bitcoin is gonna stay like up a little bit, not gonna be below to zero, because we have, like, if you're watching my previous video, we have 7% of the hash rate coming from America. Second one is Russia, and I believe the fourth one was from Kazakhstan. So I believe, guys, we still continue to see the hash rate of the Bitcoin, but guys, still we have bad news about the the Bitcoin itself. So here is telling us great ASIC exodus will be anything but seamless. Hosting capacity outside China was already oversubscribed and scarce prior to the regulatory announcement. Additionally, expectations for hosting term are greatly misaligned. Example of misaligned expectation: Pricer hosting cost is going to be 0.06 cent plus the raising, and longer lead times is going to be 6 to 9 months to build. Deposit Chinese hosting client rarely pay more than 1 month upfront, if anything at all. US China tariffs, yes, that's 25 WIM is still there. Guys, that's telling me the Bitcoin itself is gonna suffer at least for 6 to 9 months. And guys, that's telling me the Bitcoin is not gonna continue with us. I don't know, guys. Whatever you believe, I don't like to hope. This news can kind of scary, and I have to get out immediately. Whatever you have, as like you're gonna see up and downs, and that's normal because the volatility space. But you have to take action and get out if you hold in big portion. If not, you can just wait for the Bitcoin settle down on the dust. What I mean by that, guys, we can see that Bitcoin technically, if we made an estimate right according for the previous data, and we are saying the data of the Bitcoin crash, in average it can drop to 81%. We are almost 50% down, so we still have 30% to all the way down. If that's was the support, if we want to calculate the 30%, I believe is going to be from here all the way down to here, I believe, to 20, 21. So that's another 30. It can go more lower than that. So please, guys, be careful. And I am pretty sure we're gonna go down more. Small thing, guys. Technically, I teach you something maybe not all of you know, and most of the YouTuber doesn't know. And if you found this video very helpful, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So, guys, when you see the price go up with a low volume, and there is more wicks on the top side, guys, you get out. There is no hope. That's meaning the dump is coming. But when it goes on the low volume, that's meaning the rate is coming. So I hope, guys, covered most of the thing about the Bitcoin. And before I go with you guys, small things you need to understand. Here is the math. It's a simple math. Whatever you have a rigged miners connected together give you 40 terahash per second. Whatever the consumption, everything, whatever, that is the standard. So if we put it as a standard here, guys, you're gonna pay costly at least $1,500 a year for 40 terahash, but your profit is gonna be 1,400. You are in a loss, not in profit. I know it's gonna be something huge, more downside more than upside. And I hope, guys, that's give you all information about what is happening around with the Bitcoin. And I hope I covered most of the things, the most important things about the Bitcoin. Please do not forget to like my channel and subscribe and share the video with your friends. And don't forget to comment. I would like to know your opinion. And thank you for watching, and see you next one.